Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning.
Vendel-Martinez, MMANytt here with Ramsey Nijem here in Berlin for UFC Fight Night 41. So, like we just talked about, time zone issues, it can be a little bit tough. You're feeling tired, I take it?
Yeah, just, it's completely backwards. Middle of the night, I'm up till 4 in the morning, just laying in my bed, trying to go to sleep. And then during the day, I'm like just tired and zonked out. So just a lot of coffee and maybe take a couple naps.
Well, I'd say you've earned the right for a couple naps because your last performance against Beneil Dariush, where you won in spectacular fashion in the first round, I think it got you a lot of attention. It's probably one of the reasons why you're over here promoting yourself as well. Could you sort of talk about just your reaction? You were so happy afterwards, winning in your home region, so to speak. What was it like?
It was one of the best experiences of my life, walking out all the way to being there fight week, walking out, the actual fight, and then after the fight. It was great. It was an amazing experience, and I can't wait to go back and do it again. And I really enjoyed fighting on this side of the world, and I would like to keep that momentum going over here.
And that was the second UFC event in the Middle East, and your first fight there. What was your impression of sort of the MMA scene in the Middle East, of the fans and the promotion?
They're hungry for it. They loved it. They were a great crowd. They were really, really loud from the first fight all the way to the end, and they wanted it. They want more, and I would love to be able to give more fights over there, build more fan base, and have more fun out there. It was a great experience. They were loud, crazy fans. Hopefully they can keep growing and keep getting more knowledge about the sport.
And how knowledgeable would you say they were? Was it more sort of excitement of it, or did they know positions and different striking techniques as well?
They definitely were more excited for the slugs, the fest, the blood, all that kind of stuff. And that's what a lot of fans like. They like the exciting fights, and that's what they wanted. That's what we get paid to fight, because we're the best in the world and we put on exciting fights, and that's what they wanted to see.
Now, you seem to be doing quite well as of late. Is there anything special that you've changed in your training or preparation that has caused this result?
Yeah, I moved out to San Francisco. I live in downtown San Francisco. I'm training at Empower Gym and a little bit with El Nino. So I changed up my team, my coaches, and just my environment. And just being in a new environment has really made me thirst for more and really pushed me to different limits, and it's really had great results for me.
And is there anything in particular that Gilbert Melendez sort of brings to the training or brings to the table that you feel that you've sort of improved your game with?
Yeah, he brings the heat. He comes at you hard, and he trains really hard. He's one of the best in the world for a reason, and learning a lot from him and Jake, my coach Tarek. I just learned so much from them. They've been in the game a long time, really high professionals and high-level athletes, and so I really pay attention to their success and kind of mesh it with my own successes and try to get the best of every world.
And Melendez is now going to be one of the coaches for the next season of The Ultimate Fighter. You obviously were a finalist on a previous season of The Ultimate Fighter. Now, obviously, coaching and fighting is a little bit different, but you're still going through a lot of emotions, the same training routines. So what advice would you have for Gilbert Melendez during his time in coaching?
One of the big things they told me, try to make it fun, go have fun with them. Being in the house is really boring. You do the same thing for 6 weeks straight. All you do is eat, train, sleep, and there's not like a TV. There's no escape. So I said, just make sure you just have a little bit of fun with them, help them provide escape from the show, go have barbecues and this and that. And he was like, all right, and he didn't realize it meant that much, to the guys, or the girls, and it really does. You're so caught in the same situation every day. It's fun to get a little bit of variety. It's the spice of life, right?
Yeah. Very true. And you're a fighter with very strong, happy personality. You did like the painting with toenails in the show, but you're kind of a different fighter when you're in the cage. You're not quite as happy and in those situations. What's it like for you when you flip the switch, so to speak, when you go from being normal, happy Ramsey Nijem to the fighter?
That's a whole different animal within me, and it takes a lot to bring that out. And definitely being locked in a cage across someone that's going to try to kick my ass and in front of a big crowd, it really helps, bring that switch. And, it's completely different. You can see it in the fights. I'm trying to hurt people and trying to, the ref pulls me off, and you're still, you know, fighting, you're still trying to be aggressive, then, you know, you snap back into, you know, your reality, and it's a different world, you know, it's a different beast within, and, you know, it's like a love-hate relationship. We all, you know, that's why we all are addicted to it. We love bringing out that inner beast inside of us or whatever, but it's like you're so focused, and everything's a lot slower, and everything's going a lot different. So, I mean, it's a really cool experience that very rarely you get to experience in your life.
Well, we're glad that we get to see you experiencing and doing what you do best. And no fight lined up for now, but we'll keep message boards posted if anything comes up. This is Sebastian Vendel-Martinez, MMANytt, here with Ramsey Nijem in Berlin. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Everybody was kung fu